Hello and welcome back to Crystal Harbor, where this time I will finally start work on the main downtown area. This time I think I'll just do the main road layout and maybe add in a few unique buildings, but not much more than that. I expect this to take quite a while. But I think first I need to expand the highway and connect it up all the way around to here. So let's start by doing that and then make the main road layout. And now the main highway is done. As you can see, it loops all the way around here, connects up into this, which connects to a 6-lane road, so the lane mathematics works out. And it connects up to this outside connection over here. And of course this also goes to the other side. I just still have to connect up the train routes. I also want a train to go somewhere through the downtown, somewhere in here, but I'm not sure on how I will do that yet. I guess we'll see when I start doing the road layout. And I also connected this little arterial road up to this roundabout here. So I guess it's time to start making the railway layout and the main road layout for the city. And now the railways are connected as well. This way is just connected up to all the previous connections. I might make a little industrial area or city in this area at some point. It seems like a pretty cool place where something could be like around these railways. And in the main downtown area, I made it like this. I will probably change some more stuff along the way. Like, for instance, this part especially. I might just keep it in there and have roads running under it, and have skyscrapers like all around it, but I don't know, I might change it later. There will also be a main station at some point over here, maybe even multiple, maybe even one over here or something. And since I also plan to expand to this island at some point in the future, I expanded the railway to here as well. And obviously, when I expand this island, there will probably also be a car bridge going across in this exact same spot. This little kind of piece of land seemed like a pretty good place where a bridge could be started. So now it's time to actually start the main road layout. But before I make the road layout for the actual city itself, I need to add another big junction somewhere around here as kind of a main connection from the highway to the city, because right now all I have is this. And that just won't be enough, and the previous connection is all the way over here in this roundabout. So basically all of this is not accessible directly from the highway. So let's start by doing that.
Dig a hole to heaven, straight up to heaven. We can leave this dirty world behind, eternal light shining in our eyes. All of our problems we'll never have to solve them. Everything in perfect harmony, we manifest exactly what we think. But I'm not ever gonna die, I'm just gonna fantasize forever, forever, forever and a day. Let's go to outer space, straight up to outer space. We can leave this dusty world behind, travel to a different kind of life. All of the stars will all be ours. Everything in perfect harmony, we manifest exactly what we think. I'm not ever gonna die, I'm just gonna fantasize forever, forever in a day.
So the main downtown core of the city is mostly complete. Well, I say complete, but there's still a lot of work to do. Like, I literally just placed the buildings and made the main road layout. I still need to do a lot of detailing because right now in between these buildings there's just nothing, like, at all. So it looks decent from far away, but as soon as you go close there's gaps everywhere. Like this and this and this. Well, you can see the situation basically. I need to detail everything still, and this is of course just the core. I still need to add more buildings. Around here will still be some really tall buildings, maybe even here a little bit, some apartments and stuff. And here, well, basically I just need to make it fade from being really tall buildings to being these small single family houses, because I don't want it to jump instantly from these small houses to ginormous skyscrapers. Something like over here actually. So I will have some regular houses on the outskirts, then I will have some smaller residential buildings, some apartment buildings, and then there will be some bigger buildings in the core of the city. But I will have to do all of that in the next episode, because this has already taken quite a long time, and there's still a lot of work to do. But now I still need to add a lot of residential buildings. I already started by placing some high density residential with Rico. Like for instance, this is 160 households and this 123 and this 300, but that is still not enough, because for instance these commercial and office buildings, they require 5,000 workers and 6,500 workers each. That's a lot. And if you look at this chart over here, then you can see that the city downtown right now requires 13,500 workers, but my whole population is only 7,500, and of course not all of those people can work. I think only adults and young adults can work in jobs, so that is 4,500, but only 4,100 are working here right now. So I still need like double or triple the residential buildings and actually less commercial. But for now I think this is a pretty good start, and the traffic isn't too bad either. This railway is kind of messing with it. Not sure what I can do about that yet, but I think I will think of something. Also, there's a lot of pedestrians that cars are having to stop for, but that's fine, because more pedestrians means less cars on the road, and also noise pollution. I'm not sure what I can do about that. I'm hoping that when I place some trees and stuff like that, maybe the noise pollution decreases a little bit, because all of these skyscrapers generate a lot of noise pollution. Or if that doesn't solve it at all, I might have to just use a mod to remove the noise pollution, because I want the city to look good first of all, but I don't really want to do that. But basically, yeah, that will be it for this episode, and see you in the next one.